kind of world is that up until now, all the buildings have been repossessed and reworked. There have been no sort of entirely built up structures by Google. So this kind of era of repurposing existing buildings is now moving into one that's purpose-built. And I think it's really just been because Google has been so busy creating both software and hardware, thinking about the systems that we need around the world and providing accessibility and connectability. So there have been so many things that they have been involved in that now I think it's actually a really encouraging sign to actually look at how we build things and how we permit things. The other thing that I find really interesting from an urban planning perspective is that when you look at Mountain View, this is sort of the retail core, and you look at sort of just the amount of space, then the Google campus really is almost as large of an entity as the city of Mountain View itself. And that in many cases, many of these Silicon Valley companies almost take on the very things that usually city governments do, which is thinking of where people live, where do they go to school, how do they actually come to the campus and leave the campus. Those are now things, security, those are now things that are also actually addressed at the campus level. So we developed and published this master plan with Thomas Heatherwick for the Google campus. This shows kind of the relationships between the different businesses with their communities. And in the Google case, we really care about the habitat and preserving that habitat. There is the idea of sort of creating a macro climate that then comes to the human scale, basically underneath, and sort of seeing this as a kind of an ability to create really an ecosystem over the entire campus, and then also at the level of